What is going on YouTube, and welcome back to another mobile gaming video. I am your boy Scribe, and today we are looking at the brand new Easter event that has joined us in Age of Origins. Let's break this down. We find ourselves back at our capital base and everything is looking hunky-dory. Let me just quickly claim some of these additional daily quests from my alliance. Isn't that wonderful? We've got a happy little... Happy Easter, and happy Easter to all the wonderful viewers at home. Hope you're having a good time. Now, as usual within Age of Origins, when specific seasonal events come around, there's usually something in-game for us to engage with. On this particular Easter event, we've got a number of things. Right over here, you can see the rather... Honestly, I've got no other word for it than horrifying-looking Easter bunny carrying a rather large lollipop thingy that it looks like he's going to smack us about the head with it. But he gives us rewards. He gives us rewards. Basically, it's nothing huge, but every 12 hours you'll be able to click on him and he'll give you some small rewards, like a little bit of speed ups, that sort of thing. It's just an extra bit of icing on the cake, really. But that's not all. That's not the only events that we've got going on at the moment. We have the Easter egg war. What better kind of war can you have other than an Easter egg one? Now, we've had similar things like this before, where essentially if you go out and battle random units, you'll have a chance at getting certain rewards, and Easter eggs are some of them. We've got the event items over here within the Easter egg war. You can essentially exchange your materials for standard landmine eggs, they're called, which sounds kind of terrifying, truth be told. You can also buy some with your gold, which I'm going to do now. Why not? That gets us grenade eggs, which are worth just a little bit more than the standard landmine eggs. Or you have the event packs, which are worth exponentially more. But of course, that does cost you your AOZ coins or your real-world currency. That's the one that's going to get you the biggest boost in this particular event. So what do? You go ahead and you throw them towards the Easter egg war, yada, yada, yada. We're throwing explosive eggs at people. Chuck them all at people. We get a random assortment of rewards, nothing huge, just like the little things, you know. Like I said, it's going to be all the stuff like your little speed ups, your recovery time ups, all that sort of business, and it gives you access to a permit exchange store. Within the permit exchange store, we've got various different tiers, as you can see, all the way up to a 3,000 point unlock. Your points come from those Easter eggs that you throw at your foes with daring and deadly accuracy, and then you can use your permits in order to redeem various benefits over here. So you've even got some I didn't mean to actually fully click that. Elite recruitment orders over here. You've got some cosmetics for your island. Some of them are actually very good, but of course they cost quite a bit of your exchange tokens over here. You've even got some Kingsley fragments. That's not too bad if you really need to start up your Kingsley. What I'd like to try and do is probably, you know, try to get a little bit extra of my... the things for your island. It's, you know, like the bonuses are quite minuscule, but they do kind of add up over time. Some more Kingsley fragments over here. You've also got some food crate and storages. You've also got some warplane energy that you can use. They're not too bad. Obviously, the further you go, the better the rewards, but it does get very, very difficult to get those top-end rewards. Now, also during the Happy Easter event, we have the Golden Multipliers event. Now, this is essentially a way of just getting a payout of a decent amount of gold, to be honest with you. There are a couple of ways that you can multiply the amount of gold that you're going to get through. 2 of them are always for free, and then the remaining 4 that you can get, you have to unlock those multipliers. Oh, hang on. Let's go ahead and get that real quick, and let's go back over here to our Easter egg section with the Golden Multipliers. Wonderful. So in order to do that, you have to unlock. That costs 499 AOZ coins, or in GBP and USD, it's around about $5, that sort of business, and that will help you unlock it further once you've done the additional tiers, like speed up 300 minutes, that's really not so bad. Use 2,000 gold. Well, I mean, I'm getting up to 20k gold from here, 2,000 at the moment, so basically that kind of pays for itself in that way. And then buying a pack is another one that you can get. So you've got the Gala Parade as well, where you can roll your dice and you can go around and you can collect the various bits of items along here. The gold paths have the exclusive, you know, the best items here, like Parade Instance over here. You can meld 10 of them to get a recruit speed up, or over here you get double rewards. Obviously, these do have their own currency and their own rewards up here. For example, you can get Alexandria fragments, but you need to have moved at least 60 spaces. Now, in order to get these, you need to be able to use your AOZ coins or real-world currency. Personally, I'm not really going to engage in this one, but if you want to, crack on and enjoy yourselves. There are some decent rewards up at the top end, obviously. You can get stuff for your island, get elite recruitment orders, get stuff for your titans and everything. So let me know, guys, if you're engaging in that one. Oh, there's also some stored energy jars. I always have a hard time keeping on top of stored energy jars to try and upgrade my Titan. So that's not too bad. There's also some limited packs in the game. These are only going to last for another week. Easter surprise packs they are. So you're getting some additional gold here. You're getting some blueprint chest and some circuit boards and all that sort of good business all the way up to level 8. Now these do cost you your AOZ or real world money. Again, not something that I'm going to choose to engage in this time, but if you want to, you crack on. Don't forget, though, we also have the Desert Eagle Praise at the moment. Now, this you can log in once per day just to get a nice little useful item here. Make sure you do that once a day. We've also got Fishing Master. Now, I already have a video going over the Fishing Master and how you can best get the rewards from this. So check that video out in the top right corner if you haven't already, and do yourself a favor. Essentially, there's just a bunch of challenges that you can unlock to get additional rewards, like I'm going to unlock here. And, oh, have I unlocked that one? Yes. Oh, 5 lucky chests. That's really not so bad. All right, so as I said earlier on, when you're looking for that Easter egg reward, where is it over here? Within the Easter wishes, in order to go ahead and get additional rewards from that, to get additional eggs, you can actually earn them on your auto... Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be auto kill. You can just send your zombies out to... your armies out to go and kill zombies just generically. It's not a guaranteed thing, but there is a chance that as you destroy those enemy zombie units on the world map, that you can actually get additional Easter eggs that you can then go ahead and redeem for additional points. So what I like to do is I like to set up my auto kill right when I'm either going to go to bed for the night, or if I'm going to go out for the day, just, you know, out shopping, or if I'm working throughout the day, I'll leave my computer open with my BlueStacks, or I'll leave it on my phone running. I'll set up an auto kill. I'll get it to use as much of my my fuel ups as possible, and I just let it run all day. And as you do that, the great thing about that is that's going to give you additional XP for your commander. So your commander will slowly be gaining XP. You'll also have a chance to get additional commander XP, but not only commander XP, but officer XP as well. So you can use that then to enhance your officer skills. Now, I've gone over this before, but when you're doing a setup to try and maximize the amount of zombies you're killing over a long period of time, so just like AFK farming essentially, the best thing that you want to do is actually go into your officer setup and try to do as much as you can to set up for additional mobility recovery. So I'm using Saki at the minute with a mobility recovery or fuel up at level 10. That's giving me 10%, nearly 11% enhanced fuel recovery. And same thing again. Now, excuse me. Now, Loreline over here, she's not exactly an ideal person to be using for world map farming, because she's really more about recruitment speed, but I have a setup like this just because she's one of my highest officers. Ideally, you want someone like Captain Morgan over here. I mean, you could use Bravestar, but I don't think that he's an ideal unit either. Captain Morgan, I think, is probably the best. I just don't currently have a lot of stars for him or a lot of levels on him. Once I've started earning his stars and building him up, he's going to be my default alongside Saki. I'm going to throw a fuel up on him and try and max that out. So I like to use this setup here right now. If we just have a look at the skills, I'm using a fuel up and I'm using Comprehension. Comprehension is giving me additional XP for killing monsters on the world map, which just feeds into additional rewards. Not only that, but you really should be going into your commander and setting up your commander skills appropriately. So for me, I've made sure that I've got both of the mobility recoveries. Within development, there is a mobility recovery that you can get down here, over here, mobility recovery number 1, and I like to have that actual active use ability to give me 50 mobility as an active use ability once per day, I think it is. Might be once every 12 hours. I think it's once per day though. This over here is going to enhance our mobility recovery by 40%, and there is a second one down here. So I like to use all of my commander skills to get down to this second mobility recovery, maximizing the amount of fuel that we can recover over time, and the rest I put into war. So, you know, the higher level your commander, the better off you're going to be, but I like to make sure that I've always got this mobility recovery maxed out, especially if I know I'm going to be farming monsters on the world map. It's just a really good way overall of maximizing your return on that. And like I said, if you just leave that run for a certain amount of time, there's a chance that you can get an additional egg in here. Let's just, oh, sorry, that's not even a reward. That's that's from going to the ruins over here. Apologies. But yeah, let me know in the comments section down below, guys. How are you getting on? What are you looking forward to in the next coming month? Peace out and big love.